Hey, Viola Rolls here, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call. So here we have a little recap whenever you reload the game of telling what the story is so far. But yeah, basically we received a letter from one of the professor's old friends telling us to go to MISTHALLEry because of a shadowy giant that's been attacking the town and causing havoc. And we have Emmy, our new assistant, which I was confused by, but then I remembered Luke is our apprentice, not assistant. I guess there's a difference. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with Chapter 1. Okay, yeah, we've seen this dialogue already. Anyway, so touching that area to investigate it. Just an ordinary wooden crate for things. The river is pretty impressive. Yes, it appears that several canals flow through the town into the river here. Well, at least there's no danger of a drought here. It's set on top of the hill. It's like some sort of manor. Do you think maybe that's where your friend Mr. Triton lives? Perhaps. It seems a bit foreboding for Clark's tastes, but one never knows. It's quite a curious shape, isn't it? Oh look, someone's coming. Maybe we can ask him about the house. Right now. So, let's go ahead and talk to him. Why hello my friends. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to MISTHALLEry. So this is Aldous. I am Aldous, charmed. Nice hat. I would like to show you a little something that the locals like to keep a secret. Okay, then why are you showing it to us if it's supposed to be a secret? Please touch that wooden box with your stylus, but touch it like you mean it. Not just once, and not just twice. Is it because of the dialogue options? This crate looks well sealed, but let's investigate further. Leave it to me. I'll just keep prodding it until it opens. Hi! Oh, okay. So now we get hint coins. It has to show us how to get hint coins. That's an interesting system. Yes, beautiful. She shines like the sun. That, my friends, that is a hint coin. When you encounter a puzzle that you cannot solve, try using one of these little lovelies. But spend them wisely, for they are in limited supply. If you squander them recklessly, I will not be there to dry your tears. Hint coins are hidden in many places, so if you see anything suspicious, be bold and touch away. And that information, my friends, will serve you well in MISTHALLEry. Okay, so unlike in Unwound Future, where you only have to click things once to get the hint coins, this thing you might have to click it 2 or 3 times to actually get it. Remember to touch anything that catches your eye. And he's off. What an interesting fellow. We didn't even get a chance to ask about your friend. Any idea where Mr. Triton might live, Professor? No, unfortunately, there's no return address on the letter. Well, I'm sure someone in town knows him. Let's ask around. Good idea, Emmy. Let's quickly review how to move about the town, then. Use the stylus to touch the shoe icon on the touchscreen. Once you touch the shoe, arrows will appear. Touch an arrow and move in that direction. Right you are. Touch the shoe, pick a direction, touch the arrow, got it. Very good. Why don't you go ahead and give it a try? Okay, so this is the same way that we moved in Unwound Future. So let's head forward. Oh, before I forget, Professor, I think we ought to make notes during our investigation. An excellent suggestion, Emmy. Organized records are vital to an effective investigation. Oh, that's why I couldn't save. I forgot. You have to use the trunk. Well then, touch the trunk icon located on the top right corner of the touchscreen. You have to use a save state to save last time. This will open the trunk where you can access several useful options by touching their icon. This is the save option. Touch this option to save your progress throughout the adventure. This is the puzzle index. This option allows you to review puzzles you found during the adventure. Solved puzzles are marked with a tick. Those you've yet to solve are blank. Any previously solved puzzles can be replayed from this menu. Yeah, that's what I mentioned last time. In order to have another go at an unsolved puzzle, however, you'll need to return to its location. This is the journal. Touch the journal to review the events of the story. Lastly, this is the episodes option. Touch episodes to view additional parts of the story. Okay, so that's different. Be sure to check often so you can view any new episodes. Okay, so these will be additional cutscenes, I guess. Well, with all this to keep track of, I'm certainly going to earn my keep as a research assistant. I'm sure you'll pick it all up in no time. Shall we move on? Okay, an episode has been added to the trunk, Layton's office. Okay, interesting. Let's check out the trunk real quick. And the mysteries icon, they didn't mention it, but the mysteries icon basically is the tab from before where it breaks down new information about the story. Yeah. This is the stuff that we're trying to investigate, including the Golden Garden. And new episode, Layton's office. Peek into the lives of those you have met during your investigation. Touch an episode to view it. When he gets absorbed in his research, Layton has a tendency to leave his papers lying around all over the place. The cleaning lady, Rosa, has a few words. You know what? Let's go ahead and watch this episode. Professor, rise and shine. Rosa, is it morning already? That it is, Professor, and a beautiful morning at that. You know, you ought to go home and sleep in a bed from time to time. But I'm right in the middle of examining those curious little stones with the intrigue. Yes, I know that. Who do you think tidied up your office last night? Now look at the state of it. I could just as easily have left it as it is, and it wouldn't have made one blind bit of difference. Really now, would a true gentleman leave papers scattered everywhere amid piles of open books? I'm still in the middle of reading them, Rosa. I'll put them away when I'm finished, of course. You always say that, Professor, but I've never once seen them find their way back to the shelves. Hello, Herschel, my boy. Am I disturbing you? Oh, it's Delmona. Hello. Dean Delmona, can I help you with anything? Why, yes. Yes, indeed, you can. I have this puzzle, you see, which I can't seem to solve. My little granddaughter gave it to me as a challenge. Dean Delmona, delegating your grandchildren's riddles again. Well, I suppose I am, but I simply cannot deny that darling child anything. I should be disappointed if he returns with an unfinished puzzle. I know we were in the middle of a discussion, Rosa, but perhaps we could hear Dean Delmona's puzzle? You're a sly dog, Professor, but mark my words, next book I find lying about is going in the bin. Well, Herschel, isn't this an article about that extraordinary Golden Garden legend? I've been meaning to ask you about that. I've heard that the story is quite fascinating. Do give me your thoughts on it sometime, won't you, my boy? Well, as a matter of fact, I've been meaning to tell you. I can't understand a word of it. When they get like this, there's no shutting them up. Okay, cool. So we get a little bit of extra backstory about the stuff that we're investigating. Cool. And on the top screen, you can see how many puzzles you've found versus how many you've solved in case you have to skip any. How long you've played, how many hint coins you've collected and used, I suppose. And what your pick-a-rot score is. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's take a look around. Ah, hey, I found a hint coin. Let's talk to you. Never seen you here before, Gramps. Did you come to see the sights? How'd you get into town? Gramps. Gramps? The professor doesn't look that old. That old? Ahem, my age aside, we're looking for the Triton residence. Would you happen to know where it is? Why should I tell you? I'm not saying a word unless you can solve my puzzle. Okay, Charlie. Number 2, tourist spotting. This puzzle is worth 20 pick-a-rots, so it's a little bit harder than the last one. These 4 photos were all taken in the same place. 3 of the pictures were shot by a group of tourists taking turns on a single camera. The 4th photo was taken on another day by an unrelated person. Select the 3 photos that were taken by the tourists. Okay, so let's see. So 3 of them were taken by a group of tourists taking turns on a single camera, and the 4th was taken by an unrelated person. So I have to figure out which one was taken by the unrelated person on a different day. I'm gonna guess that A is the one taken by another person because it has birds in it and none of the other ones have birds in them. So I'm gonna say it's B, C, and D. Yeah, final answer.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
No? Okay, that was incorrect.
A little more thought.
Too bad,
is
something
order.
in the pictures will show which three are part of the same group. Okay, try again. Yeah, I lost 5 figurettes for that one. Oh, is it A, B, and D? Because they're all standing in the same place while this person is not. His feet are apart while everybody else has their feet together. I have no idea. But that's what I'm gonna go with.
Time to apply some creative thinking.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Picture perfect. The 3 pictures taken by the group of tourists all have shadows falling in the same place. This is because they were taken in the short time the travelers spent in the spot. Ah, okay. Yeah. Duh. That's amazing. How did she do that so quickly? I promise not to tell. Well, it's no secret. It is the culmination of many years of experience. Now, you were going to tell us where to find the Tritons after we solved your puzzle? Yeah, okay. Mr. Triton's house is straight across the rope bridge and then left at the crossroads. My house is up North Alley, but they made me and my mom evacuate. It's really annoying. Why would you have a need to evacuate? The Oracle said we wouldn't be safe there and had to leave at once. The Oracle? Oracle? Who's that? I don't know, but my mom said if it weren't for the Oracle, a lot of people would have been in trouble. Intriguing. Any ideas, Professor? It's still too early to say, but perhaps this has something to do with the giant in the letter. Perhaps. Oh, hello there, officer. Please. Huh? Where am I? What time is it? Oh no, I'm late. If the chief finds out I was snoozing again, I'm scuppered. Wait, how long have you two been there? A moment or two, no longer. Did I say anything while I was napping? No, don't answer that. I trust you'll keep this whole affair to yourselves. MISTHALLERY is closed to visitors. Usually I tell you to clear off, but if you promise not to say anything about this to the chief, I might be able to let you through. Rest assured our lips are sealed, officer. You don't have to worry about us. Ah, phew. Thank you, sir. What a gentleman. Now then, I'm off to the entrance bridge. Sworn to protect and all that guff. Okay, so let's continue on our way. But yeah, that last puzzle, I'm a little bit embarrassed that I got it wrong. The wood is all rotten. I can't make out what this sign says. Well, consider it a testament to the bridge's long history. What about the people who are scared of heights? How do they get in? It really is quite a long drop from here, isn't it? Professor, there are 2 bridges here, but one of them is roped off. And it seems that the other bridge will take us quite out of our way. Of course, it can't be that easy. The ropes are all tied up in these ridiculous knots. I wouldn't even know where to start untying them. How about we slice through them all and make our way over the bridge? Well, it's probably roped off for a reason. Well, I suppose one could go to the trouble of cutting them all, or... Or what, Professor? Undoing the rope isn't as arduous a task as it first appears. Have a closer look at me. Oh, is this puzzle 3? In order to clear all the rope, one would only need to cut in one place. The whole thing can be undone with one cut? That's right. Have another look and tell me where you think we should cut it. Alright, let's see what we have here. Rope bridge. You may cut the rope at one of 5 points. Touch the section you want to cut. Once the pointing finger appears over the selection, touch cut. Oh, solve the puzzle. Okay, so by cutting it in one place, the whole thing will unravel. So let's see. If I cut here. This would unravel like this. Nope, that's not the whole thing, so that's not where I'm supposed to cut it. If I cut it here, the rope untangles like so. Again, it's not where I need to cut it. Cut it here, then the rope unravels like this. No, that's no good. Make a cut here. That's completely useless too. So if I cut it here, okay, let's think about this a little bit more. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I need to cut, because by cutting it, it releases a lot of the ropes here, including the ones at the edges. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, because the other ones don't release the whole thing. Well, that's the only one that does. Nice. Correct. Cutting that one spot will unravel the barrier entirely. Aha! I think I'm starting to get the hang of being your assistant. You're doing a wonderful job thus far, Emmy. Who do you think is responsible for this? Well, there's no sign of the bridge being closed. I suspect it's the work of some local mischief maker. Maybe, but they did say that the town's closed off to visitors, so maybe it's someone who saw us who doesn't want us to progress any further. Right. If the bridge were completely unstable, it wouldn't just be roped off, would it? It does seem that this bridge may have left its best years behind it, but I think we needn't worry. I wish I shared your confidence, Professor. I can't believe people still use this. Do you have a fear of bridges? No, just this one. But you can't even drive over this bridge. How do the townspeople get around? They walk. There must be another route into town for vehicles. Of course. Well, I can move your car for you later, Professor. I'd hate for anything to happen to it. No need, Emmy. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and make our way across. Wait, Professor. I think I saw something move. What? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, I found a hit coin on the screen. And it's 2. And it says mark it this way, and that's 3. I think each screen has at least 3 hit coins on it. Apparently you can play with the signs, too. Yeah, I think I was supposed to click on the mouse that ran through here. Okay, I went back to the bridge just to see what happens when you click on the mouse. You got a mouse badge. This may come in useful at some point. Let's go across the bridge we just opened. Ooh, wow. Oh dear, Professor, what's happened here? This house has been completely destroyed. And the road seems rather torn up as well. Is this the destruction that Mr. Triton described in his letter? We mustn't overlook anything. Oh, you brought your camera. Of course, gathering data in as many ways as possible can only help an investigation. Still, this is quite a scene. I really hope no one was hurt. If this is indeed the work of some sort of giant, it seems that MISTHALLEry may be in real danger. Well, there's no point hanging about just speculating. Let's find your friend Mr. Triton first. Sounds good to me. What do you think of this, Emmy? You mean that graffiti? What about it? Do you think it means something? Don't touch the witch's mark, not unless you want to end up like me. Like you? Yikes, don't surprise me like that. Oh, I surprise myself sometimes. Okay, Brock. Oh man, I complained about the state of this dump before, but would you look at it now? I'm sorry, was this your house, sir? You're sorry? Imagine how I feel. You're right. It was me house. God. The operative word here being was. The witch's mark appeared, and then the windies went smash, the walls went boom, and the roof went help. Bye-bye, house. Actually, you can't even call it a house anymore. Not unless you're in the market for some rubble over your head. At least now it lets in all sorts of natural light. It's really just terrible. Okay. Professor, I don't quite understand how this is amusing. Nor I. Perhaps we could help him if we knew a bit more about this witch's mark. Some sort of mysterious giant and a witch all in one town? This could be interesting. Okay, so we have Brock laughing it up. Oh, okay, apparently I found a puzzle. I didn't mean to do that. It's a strange place for a wooden box. Do you think someone left it there by mistake? I can't imagine. Oh, but speaking of boxes, I've got a puzzle you might like to try. Puzzle 3. Pick a package. 20 Picarons. You have been sent to collect one of the 16 stacked boxes shown below. Unfortunately, the note describing the location of the box got smudged and you can't read all of the conditions. Here's what you can make out. The color of the box on its right is question mark. The color of the box on its left is question mark. The color of the box above it is question mark. It's the same color as the one below it. Which box could satisfy all these conditions? So can I touch any of the boxes? Okay, yes, I can. Okay. So it's the same color as the one below it. So let's figure out which ones are ruled out because of that. So this one doesn't meet that criteria. This one doesn't meet that criteria. Neither does this one. Neither does this one. Nor this one. Or this one. Or this one. So it has to be... Well... And which ones have boxes to the left of them? So it's none of these ones, because these boxes don't have any boxes to the left of them. And it can't be these ones on the edge over here, because there has to be a box to the right, so it's somewhere in the middle 2 columns. So it's either this box... It's either this box, or this box. So let's see. Actually, no, it can't be this one because there's no box above it. Because there has to be a box above. So any of the ones on this top row are also excluded. Okay, so that narrows down my choices. So it has to be one of the ones in this 3x2 grid here. So it's not this one because the boxes below it don't match. Can't be this one either. So it has to be that one.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Nice.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Great work. 5 boxes are the same color as the box below them. Of those, only one box has another box above it, on its right, and on its left. Good work, Emmy. You made it look so positively easy. Made it look positively easy. That's because it was, Professor. Give me more of a challenge next time. That's the spirit. Okay, and in the next one we'll talk to Brock and figure out what happened here exactly. So it looks like somebody's trying to spread some sort of legend or rumor or something and is using it as an excuse to smash up this town for some reason. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time.